Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. I am your host, Tim Brzakala. I am joined by a wonderfully bearded, gray, sweatshirted man. His name is Nick Tuig. Nick, how you doing?
I'm doing so well. I'm excited for an exciting match.
Yes, it's almost like we haven't hosted one of these together in a while. But nonetheless, here we are. We've got an exciting one today. We've got Cameron Holzmann, Jack Pinchuck in a Kingsmen doubleheader. This is going to be interesting. Two Kingsmen going head-to-head. We've got Kaleb Koho here managing Jack for the first time, and then a special guest star, Boatman, in to manage Cameron Holzmann. What do you think about the match going into it?
Two people who clearly just hate each other. And I think it's going to be really awkward the whole time. And, you know, who knows? It could go anywhere.
It could go anywhere. That is true. Let's go talk to the Kingsmen right now in promo.
Promo.
No promo.
All right.
Well, we are here. All of us. One big happy family. No arguments, ands, ifs, or buts to be had. But we have both our guys here. This is a win-win situation. Whoever wins, cool. Whoever loses, it's all right because we got to win either way. Both these guys are great. Both these guys know their stuff, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see. So, you guys have anything you want to say?
Yeah, Tim was saying it's like a family reunion for the faction. I don't think Tim knows how correct he is because, fun fact, Jack and I are not only friends, we are actually family. So, there may not be any hate here right now, but afterwards it sure might be awkward.
Well, let's hope.
Well, hopefully this doesn't turn out like my family reunions in a giant gas fire and everyone starts crying.
Well, that's not what's going to happen. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be good. You guys are both great, so let's have some fun.
All right, Nick. What a promo. Jack barely getting a word in, but that's okay. What did you think about the promo overall?
There are so many questions I have about Kaleb Boatman's personal life.
That's accurate. That is true, but that's not why we're here. Let's get into why we are here. With round number one, it's going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you will be given a bonus question. You've got 3 repeats and a challenge rule for the entirety of the match. Gentlemen, do you have any questions as we get into the first round?
No,
I do not.
All right, so we will start off right away with question number 1, which is in the category of Pixar. In Toy Story 4, who voices Duke Kaboom? Fun fact, Duke Kaboom, I believe, is Canadian, and I believe both of the people playing in this match are Canadian.
We are incredibly Canadian.
There you go.
Very much so.
From Alberta, the Texas of Canada.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cam.
Keanu Reeves.
And Jack.
Keanu Reeves.
All right. Yes, both are correct as we get into the next question, Nick.
1 for 1, your next question is in the category of DreamWorks. In Monsters vs. Aliens, what is the name of the general who assembles the monsters? I have a fun fact for you, Tim.
Yeah.
I went to college with a gentleman named Cameron Jack.
Do you just need last name?
I have a very specific answer I'm looking for. I'll see. I would be as specific as possible.
Anyway, Cameron Jack was very good at Ultimate Frisbee.
Oh, interesting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jack on this one.
I don't know if I spelled it right, but I got General W.R. Monger.
Ooh.
General W.A.R. Monger.
WAR monger is what we have, so I think we can only give it to Cam, unfortunately, on that one. Very close, Jack, but yeah, Cam does get the point. All right, guys, your next question is going to be in the category of MCU. In Thor, after Eric rescues Thor from S.H.I.E.L.D., where do they go?
They went nowhere because they were quarantined.
The planet nowhere?
No. Like, they're not allowed to leave according to the CDC.
Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cam.
They go to a diner?
That is incorrect, Jack.
To a bar.
A bar is correct. All right, so Jack tying up the game as we get into the next question.
I hate Thor.
Next question. It's in the category of Jurassic Park. In Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, who falls off of a cliff inside of a gyrosphere along with Claire?
Jurassic World is an interesting place. It's kind of like a large zoo, but for very scary creatures. How do you feel about it?
I feel like it's exactly like our world. Just sort of don't go to that one island.
2, 1. That's true. Pens down. We'll start with Jack.
I couldn't remember his name.
All right, and Cam?
Franklin Webb?
Franklin is correct, yes. All right. Next question is going to be in the category of Wizarding World. In the Deathly Hallows Part 1, while Harry and Ron are attempting to destroy the locket, Ron sees a vision of what come out of the locket? These beards. These quarantine beards. What a world I live in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Okay. That was pretty close. We'll give you the repeat. That's fine. All right. In Wizarding World. In the Deathly Hallows Part 1, while Harry and Ron are attempting to destroy the locket, Ron sees a vision of what come out of the locket? Fuck my life.
In this moment, even longer.
Yeah, I'll explain myself after. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Cam.
Harry and Hermione, they're being mean to him.
We can accept that.
Yeah.
That does happen. And Jack.
Harry and Hermione kissing.
We can also accept that.
Okay.
That's why I was laughing a lot, because they are nude in the scene, and everyone said when testing it, what, the making out naked? So,
They are also being mean to him.
they are. That's right. Yeah.
They insult him and then they make out.
All right, go ahead, Nick, with the next question.
Gladly, in the category of apes. In Burton's Planet of the Apes, what is the name of the wrecked ship that Leo finds in the desert? Goodness gracious.
What'd you say?
I said, when I'm mean to someone, the next thing I want to do is just make out with the club.
There's a lot of people we have to apparently make out with then, so I do not like that scenario one bit. 5,
Yikes.
4, 3, 2, 1. This is what happens when you host 3 matches in one day. Jack, let's start with you.
I've just got a big old question mark here.
That's incorrect, Cam.
This is the worst one. Is it the Odyssey?
It's incorrect. We were looking for the Oberon. The
Oberon.
Yes. All right. Guys, your next question is in the category of Bond. Who was the last person to play M in the franchise? I ask this question a lot, but if you could meet one James Bond character, who would it be?
I don't know if you'll get this reference, Tim, but the answer is Sergeant J.W. Pepper.
I barely heard what you said, so I don't get the reference. Pens down. We'll start with Cam.
Rafe Fiennes.
And Jack.
Ray Fiennes.
Both are correct. All right.
Lovely marker.
Nick, give him the next one.
We'll do in the category of Oscars. Name 2 of the 3 fandom categories that John Williams has been nominated in.
I like to call him J. Wills.
Sorry, like I'm confused. Like two of the categories of fandom, not the categories of the Oscars.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yes.
The phrasing confused me. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So 2 of the 3 fandom categories that John Williams has been nominated in. Yeah. Don't need movies or any specific movies. Just the
the phrasing. I was like, original score, and
It was like
what?
He actually did the makeup and hairstyling for
Trolls
Lord
World
of the
Tour.
Rings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Jack. Jack. Pens
Yes.
down. Okay, we'll start with Jack.
Star Wars and Jurassic Park.
That is actually incorrect, Cam.
Star Wars and Jurassic Park.
The correct answer is Star Wars for Star Wars, DC for Superman, and Wizarding World for Prisoner of Azkaban and Sorcerer's Stone.
Was
Jurassic
he not
Park.
nominated for the Jurassic Park score?
He was not. It was
Wow.
the same year as Schindler's List, and he was nominated in one.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense then.
Okay, guys, your next question is in the category of Star Wars. In The Rise of Skywalker, when Kylo tells Rey that she is a Palpatine, he also tells her what specific piece of information about the 2 of them.
Tim, if you could meet anyone in Star Wars, who would it be?
Kylo Ren.
Oh, well,
I want him to tell me that I'm a Palpatine.
really?
That is what I would like.
Like grandson.
I want to know that I am from the blood of Sheev.
Oh,
5, 4,
Oh my goodness.
3, 2, 1. Co-host dying in the back. Pens down. We'll go to Jack first.
I don't know.
Okay.
I had
Cam?
nothing.
I said that they are bound by the Force.
Nick, would you accept that? I'm leaning. That's not the specific quote, but he's not wrong.
How important is that word to you?
Is the word that they need together?
No, the word is that they are a dyad in the Force. I would say probably incorrect.
Yeah.
Then okay, yeah, we'll say incorrect. Unfortunately, yeah, I kind of need to hear that dyad. That was what I was looking for.
Yeah, because they find out they're bound in Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Fair
Agreed.
enough.
Okay, so we will move on to the final question. Nick, go ahead.
In the category of YA! YA. What is the name of the sovereign state that contains the capital and its districts in the Hunger Games franchise?
What is your favorite franchise in the YA category?
In the YA category, my favorite franchise. Honestly, I think I go Maze Runner.
I'm honestly I'm close to agreeing because Jennifer Lawrence kind of annoys the shit out of me.
At least in the last two.
Yeah, the last 2 Hunger Games are bad movies.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cam.
Pan Am.
That is correct. And Jack.
Pan Am.
All right, both are correct. So at the end of round number 1, we have a score of 6-5 in favor of Mr. Holzmann. But anything can happen as we get into round numero 2, which is going to work like this. It is the oh so lovely wheel round. So the wheel has the categories. Whoever's in the lead gets to choose whether they want to spin first or second. If you don't like what you spin the first time, you can decide to spin again, but then you have to keep whatever you spin. There are 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. If you want to go to multiple choice, you can, but it devalues the question to being worth only 1 point. All of you, or actually Jack still has 2 repeats. Cam, you still have all 3. So, Mr. Holtzmann, The categories on today's wheel are as follows. The categories are YA Dystopia, James Bond, Planet of the Apes, MCU, Middle-earth, DreamWorks, Wizarding World, and Star Wars. Would you like to spin first or second, Cam?
Boat, I feel good about almost everything on that wheel.
Okay.
Everything but like one category I feel good about.
I think we go second.
All right, yeah, Jack can go first.
All right, so Jack, you will be going first.
Okay.
Bring in Mr. Koho. All right, guys, your spin is away. And it lands on opponent's choice.
Oh, that's fun.
So, if someone could take out Mr. Koho and put in Mr. Boatman for me. Again, the categories that you can choose from Cam are going to be YA Dystopia, James Bond, Planet of the Apes, MCU, Middle-earth, DreamWorks, Wizarding World, and Star Wars.
Boat, I want to give him Bond.
Okay.
I know he's rough on it, and it's the thing on this wheel I'm the most scared of. Bond.
That's smart. Let's do that.
Okay, so we are going to...
I'm really sorry, Jack, but it's what has to be done.
All right, Jack, your questions are going to come from the category of James Bond. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't see any other option here.
All right, well, your first question in James Bond is... What 80s new wave band performed the title song for The Living Daylights?
Cam, I hate you. I'm going to get some multiple choice here.
All right, your multiple choice options are Oingo Boino, Aha, Devo, or A Flock of Seagulls.
You can go with Aha.
Aha is correct for 1 point, tying the game. All right, Jack, your next question is going to be, while Silva has Bond captured in Skyfall, he tells 007 a story about what type of animal being trained to eat its own species.
Rat.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question. Who plays Ernest Blofeld in You Only Live Twice?
Can I get some options here that have multiple choice?
Yes, you can. Your options are A, Anthony Daniels, B, Gert Frobe, C, Donald Pleasance, or D, Charles Gray.
D.
D is incorrect. Cam, chance for
Donald Pleasance.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Jack, your next question. How many times did Roger Moore play James Bond?
7.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in James Bond. Bond infiltrates a military base in what country at the start of Die Another Day?
Can I get multiple choice?
Yes, you can. Your options are A, North Korea, B, South Korea, C, Mexico, or D, Spain.
I'm going to go with North Korea.
That would be correct for 1 point. All right, so at the end of Jack's spin, he made his way through James Bond, only missing one question there. He brings his total up to 11 to Cam's 7. So we will bring back in Mr. Boatman for Cam's spin at the wheel. All right, Cameron, if I can work a computer, your spin is away. And it lands on DreamWorks. You want to keep that or spin again?
I'm not afraid of anything on this wheel, so I might as well spin again to try and get something better.
Okay.
All right, we are spinning away from DreamWorks. And we are landing on Spinner's Choice.
That was smart.
So,
Beautiful. I think I should.
YA?
Here's the thing. I think I feel good about YA, but I also feel good about apes. I think Jack could get.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing with YA. I think Apes. I think we should take YA because Apes missed the Burton.
That's
question.
fair. Yeah, I'll go YA.
Let's go YA.
Okay, so we are going YA. Nick, please give Cameron his questions in YA dystopia.
Gladly. Cameron, are you ready?
Sure, why not?
First question, correct. Well done. Okay.
2 points.
Your first question. In the Scorch trials, what do Jorge and Brenda use as guards for their home?
Oh, shoot. Give me multiple choice.
The multiple choice are A, dogs, B, wicked soldiers, C, cranks, D, the right arm.
Cranks.
Cranks is correct. Full point. Your second question. In Insurgent, Kaleb abandons the team and goes to what faction?
Erudite.
Erudite is correct for 2 points.
Is that an answer? Or is that a question, Cam?
Maybe it's both. You don't know me.
You only get points for answers. We do the question. Your third question. Speaking of. In Mockingjay Part 1, where are Katniss, Finnick, and Beetee taken at the start of the film?
District 13.
That's correct for 2 more points.
And the lead.
Your fourth question. What was the last year that a YA dystopia film was released?
2016.
That is incorrect. Jack for the 2 point steal.
2017.
Also
2018. I'm an idiot.
One more. We're looking for 2018.
I forgot that Death Cure was so delayed.
I thought it was.
Cameron, your final question in the category of YA. In the Hunger Games, what food does Peeta throw to Katniss in the rain?
Bread.
Glorious bread. That is correct for 2 points.
All right, so at the end of round number 2, Cam is in the lead with 14 to Jack's 11. So it is still very much a close game as we get into round number 3, which works like this. It is the loved and beheld by all of players across fandom of all time, the betting round. And it works like this. We have 5 categories and 5 questions. We will give you the category. You will then get to choose whether you would like to bet 0, 1, or 2 points. If you get the question right, you get those points. You get the question wrong, you lose those points. Oh no, oh no. All right, so we will start off with your first category, and that category is the MCU.
Can I get a score update?
It is 11 Jack, 14 Cam.
Hey, Jack.
Okay. Yeah.
Go 2.
Cam, I'm thinking 1 or 2. How
That's right.
confident do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
Okay. You
Yeah.
want to straight up go 2 and try to match and try to keep
Yeah,
it,
I might as
or
well.
do you want to play it a little more safer?
I'll try and match him.
Okay.
Okay, so we will start with Jack. How many points you betting?
2.
Can I see your board? You have to write it down just so I can see it.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay, 2. Perfect. Okay, and Cam?
2.
Okay. All right, guys, your question in the MCU. What director has directed the most MCU films? Spoiler alert, the answer is Margaret Brzakala.
The Maku, some call her.
Yeah, famous director of Squirrel Girl and the Army of Darkness. 5, 4,
And
3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jack. All right, we will start with Jack
Joe and Anthony Russo.
and Cam.
The Russo brothers.
We can accept both those answers. All right, so
phrasing-
both players. I couldn't say which 2 directors have directed the most.
You could have said who has directed the most.
Yeah, whatever. You both got it right. Okay, so we will move on to the next category, which is in the category of Rocky.
but I know what to do.
Okay.
How do you feel about Rocky, Jack? I'd say bet what you think. I'd say between 1 and 0. I don't think we got to go 2 on that one. It's your call. Whatever you feel better at.
Yeah, no, not you.
All right. So we will get bets starting with Cam
0.
and Jack.
1.
All right. Nick, give them their question in Rocky.
We'll do in Rocky. Gentlemen, your question. What does Paulie destroy in an arcade during the opening credits of Rocky 3? The opening credits of Rocky 3 makes me want to destroy them as well.
I like Rocky 3.
Makes it like out of pure awesomeness. Like, it's so awesome.
This movie's so great. Yeah, that's fair. 5. 4.
Repeat.
All right. Jack
All right.
using the second repeat.
Repeating the question in the category of Rocky. What does Paulie destroy in an arcade during the opening credits of Rocky 3?
Have you ever been in the opening credits of a film?
No.
You have been in the opening credits of a Fandom match. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Explain that one to me.
That's fine. Pens down. Cam for stats.
Some chump's high score on Frogger.
That is incorrect. And Jack.
I don't know.
Nope. Okay, so the answer we were looking for was a Rocky pinball machine. So we are going to take away Jack's 1 point. The score is now Jack with 12 to Cam's 16 as we get into the next category, which is the category of Disney animation.
This is question 3, right?
This is question 3.
And what's the score?
16 to 12.
All right. Sorry, I just.
No, it's okay.
I think we go 1 here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
How do you feel about Disney, Jack?
I feel really good about Disney.
Go 2.
All right.
Are we good, managers?
Yeah.
We good.
Okay. We will start with Jack.
Going 2.
Okay, and Cam?
1.
All right, and your question. In Ralph Breaks the Internet, who voices Yes, the algorithm for BuzzTube?
Do you think Ralph broke the internet because he saw the opening credits of Rocky 3?
It's possible.
Ralph
Because
breaks
those
the
are-
Rocky pinball table.
It's possible. Ralph Breaks the Internet easily has one of my favorite post-credit scenes of all time. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'll explain after. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cam
Taraji P. Henson.
and Jack.
Rihanna.
Rihanna's incorrect. It was Taraji P. Henson, so Cam gets 1 point. Jack goes down to 10. Bringing in the managers again. The next category is Planet of the Apes.
Cam, you know what to do.
I know what to do, but no, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, no, don't be stupid, Cam.
Hey, Cam, be stupid. Why don't you be stupid?
No, I refuse. I
Jack,
will not go full team timeless on this.
do you want to do 0? I mean, at this point, if they bet 0, that's the game. So do you want to do 0 and keep the score close, or do you want to try and get the extra 1 point?
I'll get the 1. No, I'll go 0, I guess.
Okay. It's your call. So we're basically out of it if they bet 0. So
Okay. Cam, how many you betting?
0.
And Jack.
0.
All right, your question in Planet of the Apes. Nick, give it to him.
Will do. In Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, what type of animal attacks Blue Eyes while they are hunting at the start of the film?
It's a good one. I enjoy this film.
Big fan. Absolutely.
I enjoy this whole trilogy. I enjoy a lot of the Apes movies, surprisingly enough.
Honestly, yeah.
Actually, can I repeat that one? Can you repeat that one, please?
Yep.
Last
Absolutely.
repeat.
Repeating the question. In Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, what type of animal attacks Blue Eyes while they are hunting at the start of the film? There's not a single bad apes movie.
Well, that's not true.
Not in the new trilogy, no.
There's one really bad one and there's one bad one.
Beneath the Planet of the Apes.
No, Battle is terrible too.
That one is also bad.
One. And Burton's is terrible. Cam, let's start with you.
Bear.
And Jack. Mr. Jack, do you have an answer?
Bear.
Both are correct, but nonetheless, and your winner, Cameron Holzmann, with a score of 17-10 in the end.
Congratulations, Cam.
All right. So, Nick, any final thoughts about the match, or any thoughts about the matches?
Current thoughts about the match is it was a good match. Hard to come back from. Cam getting some pretty lucky wheel spins, but he also had to follow it up with some good gameplay. So it was a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's bring in the whole clan here. The whole.
Please don't call us a clan. We are our skin is too bright for you to call us that.
Yikes, Boatman.
Hey, Scully's not
This
here.
match is going great. Okay,
Boatman, go back.
Caleb, take it away. Take it away.
You know, Boatman did a really good thing. As the manager for both these guys, I think both played a solid game. And Cam maneuvered the betting round well. Me and Jack, we did what we could in that round. Not the best categories that we personally would have liked to have for us, but we did pretty well. Overall, I'm proud of both of them. Boatman's clutch managing maneuver of the game was making sure that Cam kept YA Dystopia. I was sitting back there screaming if he didn't take YA Dystopia. I was going to be so mad, and there would have been a big conversation afterwards. But I think both these guys play good. I can't be mad at either of them. They both play solid.
Yep. So, Boatman, you as a manager, did you enjoy your time today? How do you feel the match went?
This was much better than when I was 16 and was supposed to manage an off-brand Chili's that ended up burning down due to insurance purposes. They did eventually arrest the man for arson, but I was never paid.
Well, all right, Jack. Jack, you are now 1-1. How are you feeling? Are you excited to play again, or what? How are you feeling?
Oh, very excited to play again. Cam, good game. You played well, and honestly, I do really wish that I had gotten some different categories, especially in that stupid wheel round. But no, you played well. You deserve to win. Good job.
I mean, you still played very well in James Bond. You did a lot better than I anticipated when they gave it to you in Opponent's Choice. So, congrats on that, Cam. I agree with your manager. You made the right call with YA Dystopia. How are you feeling at the end?
I'm feeling good. I'm still kicking myself. If I had just waited a couple more seconds, I would have remembered that Maze Runner is the only YA franchise that didn't just go 1 year, the next year, and that it was released in 2018 because someone almost died while filming it. But you know, I'm still happy with what I managed to do here. Boat, who is notorious for being terrible at the betting round, actually helped me navigate that really well. Yeah, I'm happy to be 2-0. It sucks that Jack is the one I had to beat because Jack is one of my really good friends and he's the guy that I go to local bar trivia with. But yeah, this was fun. Can't wait to see what happens next.
All right. Well, with that, if I am not mistaken, to the loser, so Jack, you are actually going to play now in a 5-way play-in for the Summer Series tournament. Cam, you are officially in the tournament, but Jack, we will see you back in a few weeks for that 5-way play-in to find out if you are going to make it into the tournament. So, yeah, that was the match, Nick. Any final thoughts after hearing those closing thoughts?
Final thoughts. Families have been torn apart. Factions in shambles because of this match here today. No, the Kingsmen are going to be fine, and until they run into a certain other faction. But congratulations to both contenders, and I look forward to seeing them in the future.
Yeah. Well, guys, so that was the Kingsmen, Caleb, Cameron, and Jack. That was Nick. I have been Tim. Thank you so much for watching Fandom Fights. We will see you guys next time with another match.